Welcome to Creating Your Own Reality. We thank the Lord for you being here with us to check this out, and I pray that the other ones that you have looked at have been a blessing to your life. You know, we're all about helping people to get to a better place in their life, knowing that it's very possible. All things are possible if you just believe. You know, with all of the things that's going on in the economy today, you know, people are stressing out, losing work, and, you know, you've seen the news. You know, and one of the things that we really want to try to help people to understand is that reality belongs to you. Now, when you see reality as concrete and solid, then you place yourself in a position where you feel as though it can't change because it's solid, it's fixed, it's concrete. And so, of course, why even try to change what cannot be changed? But when you see reality as your possibility, when you see reality as something that you can change, then you begin to see things in a whole different light. You begin to realize that the situation you may be in right now, whatever you're dealing with right now, you have the power to change it. When you see reality as your possibility and not something that's fixed and concrete and cannot be changed. And so we have to really understand who we are. I believe this is so important for people to realize, because we were created in the image and likeness of God. We're just like God. And you got to understand something about the law of reproduction that Genesis chapter 1 speaks about. In that passage of Scripture in Genesis 1, several of them says that the different animals and the different trees and things that God created were to reproduce after their own kind. God made everything, the Creator made everything to reproduce after its kind. And so, because God, the Creator, established this law, we need to realize that God Himself could not have created anything other than other creators. We have been created in His image and likeness. And so we have the power, we have the ability to create and to recreate and to reproduce after our own kind. And you have to stop and ask yourself the question, what am I producing in my life now? Because you can only successfully reproduce that you've already produced. And so these things are real important for us to understand that I can change the situation that I'm in right now. I have the ability to change it, and no one can change it but me. I can change my own reality. It is not fixed. It is not concrete. I am not stuck in any situation. I'm only stuck in my own mind because I don't realize that I have that ability to make that happen. And so that law of reproduction, everything is recreated and reproduced after its own kind. Also, us being created in the image and likeness of God. I think these are two valid and very important points that we have to hold on to today. You know, you can only be what you're conscious of being. And so once you understand who you are, once you understand that you can change, no matter what you're in right now, you have the power within you to change and create the reality, the desire that you have. You know, there's something about desire that's important too. You know, God would never give you a desire. Those desires that you have those desires because God gave you those desires. And those desires that you have would not be with you. You would not even have a desire to do anything great if there wasn't a reality to those desires. It's just like the birds that fly south. You know, the Lord would never, God would never, the Creator would have never gave birds the instinct to go south for the winter if there wasn't a real south to go to. Think about that. If there wasn't a real south to go to, why would God play that kind of trick on a bird to send them someplace where there wasn't a reality when they got there? And so you have to understand the importance of the desires that you have right now. The desire that you have to do something great, the desires that you have that may have been covered up and buried in circumstances outside of you has stopped you from pursuing those things. There is a reality to your desires. There's a reality to the thing that you desire to do. And you just have to understand that you are a co-creator with God. You have the power to co-create. You have the power because you was created in the image and likeness of God, and you are just like the Creator, able to create, able to create the world that you desire to create. The whole world, as we've learned in quantum physics, is about possibilities. It is your possibility. Whatever you believe is possible, you can accomplish. And that's important for you to understand. Now, the only thing that you got to realize is that these things just don't happen overnight. You know, there's endurance, there's patience, there's different trials and tests and things that we have to go through in our lives in order to get to that place that we desire to be. But what I want you to understand right now is that it's very possible. It is possible to everyone that will believe. You can make it, and you can get there. And so, what is that desire that you have? What do you desire to do that you feel like for some reason you haven't been able to do? What is that desire that you have that you haven't pursued and you feel like, what's the use? Well, you got to understand, you have it within yourself. Everything that you need, you already have. You need to learn the system. There's a system, and there's steps that need to be taken in order for you to reach your destination, in order for you to fulfill the desires that you have in your life. There are things that must be done, and it's not going to happen overnight. But if you get on the right path, if you start learning the different laws and start learning the different things, that's going to help you get there. The system, there's a system, there's a science to living, there's a science to life. And when you begin to learn these different things, you'll get on that path and you will make it to the place that you desire to go. But remember, you have the power to create your own reality. The world is not fixed. You are not stuck. You may feel like you're stuck, but you're not. You just got to get some things straight in your own mind, get some things straight in your own internal world, and know that you have the power to create your own reality. And so I'm going to leave you with that. And I hope that it was something said that's going to help you move out. Get up and move. You know, you'll never know except you go. You never know. You have to unstick yourself. You just can't stay stuck in that place where you feel like there's no hope. You have to get up. You have to make a move. Nobody can wake you up but you. And so you have to realize the power that lives on the inside of you. You have to realize that you have power to create your own reality. Until next time.